Hey guys, it's Drew here. Quick video blog. I have to talk about this issue because it's very big. The Chicago protests shutdown, shutdown of Donald Trump. You already know what I'm going to say about this. You already know. If you've watched my videos, you pretty much know where I'm going with this, okay? First off, I want to say to people out there who misunderstand Donald Trump supporters, there are racists on every side. I don't care if you're supporting Hillary Clinton. I don't care if you're supporting Bernie Sanders. I don't care if you're supporting Donald Trump. There are racists on every side. It's not like Donald Trump, all his supporters are just racist. It's not about that. This is what makes up Donald Trump supporters. There are a lot of us out there that are fed up with the establishment and the way that they're sucking this country dry. You know, we're fed up. We don't care about the little PC and politically correct racism and all this stuff and PC culture and safe spaces and trigger words. We don't care about that stuff because it really pales in importance when compared to things that matter, like the betterment of this country. You know, at the end of the day, Donald Trump supporters are against the establishment. We want strong borders, not because we're racist against illegal alien Mexicans jumping over the fence or illegals coming from anywhere else. We want strong borders because when you break the law and you just give everybody who breaks the law amnesty, it's a slap in the face to people who came here the right way legally. Besides that, when people just jump over the border and show no respect for your laws and for your society, how good do you think that they're going to integrate into that society? I mean, is it wise to just let people infiltrate over the borders because the Native Americans lost their land a couple years ago? I mean, hundreds of years ago. Is that wise? I mean, a lot of people, they put up a meme and they say, okay, well, we should just let illegal aliens in because Native Americans have their land stolen. What kind of logic is that? I mean, so you want to follow the logic and you want to follow the open border policy of a civilization that was basically wiped out by it. How does that make any sense? I think that some people are so educated, and to be educated doesn't always mean that you are smart or you're intelligent. Some people are so educated that they're they know almost, it's not even that they know too much. It's like they know useless information that cannot help them in their daily life. That's what I'm trying to say. And a lot of anti-Trump, people are like that. The anti-Trump crowd consists of a lot of people who they never really get involved in politics, but at the last minute, they start seeing, the other side, the Democrats and the liberals, the Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton supporters, putting out memes about racism, about sexist behavior, and they jump on that because that's all they have to cling on to. Meanwhile, people like us who are logical and have been following the political and economic scene for a very long time, we know damn well that Donald Trump will be good for this country. First of all, he's going to lower taxes on everybody. That's a huge help for everybody who wants to keep more of their income. Then he's going to close the borders to stop illegals from pouring over the border, which I think is necessary for any country that of laws and order. I think that's important. Then it's not about it's not about your people versus my people. That's nonsense. We don't even care about that. We just care about the strength of our country, and we're willing to do what's necessary to be able to protect and to conserve the opportunity that made this country the place that everybody wants to run to. That's what it's about. So anyway, let's just talk about this Chicago event. Let me get into it because I don't want to bore you guys. You guys already know I'm a Trump supporter all the way. Okay, but this Chicago event, it's just amazing to me how this many people can organize and can be funded and supported and can organize very quickly, to shut down Donald Trump, because you know why they're doing it? It's all about the symbolism of quote unquote shutting down Whitey. Black groups and political groups will do anything for that symbolism, but when it comes to stopping the very real violence and corruption that damages and destroys their city day to day, they don't do it. Why didn't they protest Rahm Emanuel? Why didn't they protest Obama? After all, Rahm Emanuel is the one who's overseeing the entire thing, and at the end of the day, he's not managing it correctly because there's tons of violence there. And I mean, they call it Chirac, for God's sakes, which is basically a pun on Iraq, because Iraq is so violent, but Chicago is so violent that they call it Chirac. I mean, come on. So you can get together and organize against Trump, but what's that going to do? And then you know what? If he wins the elections and becomes president, what have you really accomplished? Will you still be talking about your symbolic victory of shutting down his Chicago rally? Please, he's just going to have another rally elsewhere. It's not going to stop him. At the end of the day, all you've done is just re-energize and remind people why they are voting for Trump. Because you know what? Trump was actually starting to lose a little bit of steam, popularity-wise. I mean, people were getting tired of his antics. But then you came out and you reminded people why they should vote for Trump. You really did. You reminded people why they should vote for Trump. And so now people are going to vote for Trump. And you know what? I was going to vote for Trump anyway. But now I'm just like I'm personally more energized. I'm buying the red Make America Great Again hat. I'm letting everybody know I'm a Donald Trump supporter. Because you know what? The way that, the left and the liberals think that they can just shut down free speech whenever they want, that's not what this country was founded on, okay? And I don't care. You can't call it hate speech. It's not like Donald Trump opens up his rally by saying, we're going to get rid of black people and we're going to do this to Chinese people and to Asian people and to Native American people and to this and to that and to Spanish people and to this. He doesn't start his rallies that way. He doesn't do that. He says things, we're going to build a wall, and that's all about protection of, the United States, the borders. It's already a law. He's just enforcing the law. And if you're so mad that Donald Trump is going to take action on these things, why aren't you mad at Obama for also deporting people? I mean, look at this double standard. You guys treat Obama like he's some kind of king, and then he's deporting, he's enforcing the same laws that Trump says he's going to enforce. Trump is just saying he's going to enforce them in a better way. So I don't understand what this is. I don't understand, it's just amazing to me, and I have some liberal friends who are in so much support of this action, and I've had to get rid of them all because I cannot be surrounded by that mentality. They care more about the nonsense symbolism than the actual progress of the country. They don't understand that if they elect anybody else but Trump, what you're electing is an establishment, billionaire-controlled politician that's just going to kick the can down the road and continue the status quo. Even Bernie Sanders. And you know what? If Bernie Sanders is truly the radical progressive that you think he is, either the billionaires are going to use his progressive laws against you, or he's not going to be able to execute any of the things that he says he promises he can. Because you know what? If it really is truly detrimental to the top 1%, you know what? It's not even going to fly. It's not even going to work. At the end of the day, the only way you can fight the establishment is by taking one of their own that has dissented, like Trump, and pitting this billionaire against those billionaires. That's the way it's done. You don't take a weakling like Bernie Sanders or a corrupt person like Hillary Clinton that's part of the establishment, because it's just one of their pawns again. It's just somebody that's ineffective. And that's all I got to say. Anyway, it's Trump 2016. Make America great again. I'm re-energized just like you Trump supporters out there. Let's keep going. Let's get out there and vote for Trump 2016. Later.